I really do think starting an AI agency is literally the smartest thing that you can do in the year 2026 because there's so much untapped potential of money to be made. Like I know so many different people. I mean, I just filmed a podcast with Carson Reed, also just filmed one with Wyatt Roderick. They're actually business partners and they're literally just selling voice AI receptionists to business owners. And they're selling so much money up front. They're selling them on so much money, like setup fees. And they're also getting a rev share of these businesses. Now, me, myself, I run a website plus SaaS agency and it makes complete sense of how both models are able to make money. And this is an idea that popped up into my head recently, is that people are not going to want to put in the work. People are not going to make hours of their day spent on their marketing if they already have a business to run. Think of like your local landscaper, think of a roofer, think of your local med spa, think of all those different businesses. They already have a lot of work to do as far as not even just clientele, but they also have a lot of things to do on the back end. What I mean by that is actually calling customers. Customers are actually in their, let's say your med spa, there's women literally in your spa that you have to take care of. You have to make sure they're happy so they have a great experience. So that way they either leave a good review or also they're giving you their money. And so they're focused on all these different daily tasks, payroll, upcoming appointments, confirming those appointments. There's just so many different things. And same thing with a roofer. They ever have to worry about material. They have to see if enough guys are showing up to the job. And so the last thing that they want to worry about is having to worry about their marketing. They're more than willing to pay someone for a service. People pay people for services literally all the time. Why do you go to a nice restaurant? Because you want to have that top tier customer experience. You want to have great food. You want to actually enjoy that time. And so they're like literally offering you a service. Think about Netflix. Think about Amazon. They're selling you convenience. They're selling that as a service to you. And so business owners are more than happy to pay you to manage their marketing or to run their Facebook ads, to sell them a voice AI receptionist where they literally will never miss a call, to have a website that looks nice, luxurious, because let's say the average contractor, they're literally going to be in these people's homes for let's say 2 weeks and they're going to be spending tons of money as well, the customers with that business owner. And so they want a nice website. They want to be able to add photos whenever they have the chance. They want all these different things because that is going to make their business look better. That's going to lead to more booked appointments whenever you have a better customer service or you have a better speed to lead quality. And so all these different things play a role and that's going to save them a lot of money. Let's take this for an instance. Let's say you sell a business auto missed call text back, which that comes in 2 of my packages, auto missed call text back. I primarily only sell 1 package now, but it's still an up tier package that you can go with and that service is included with it. Auto missed call text back. Let's say you're a roofer. All right. Let's say someone's scrolling through the map pack. They give you a call. You're busy out giving a quote. You're busy en route to a job. You're busy talking to your team. You're busy managing and you miss that phone call. Okay. That phone call could have been worth, what's the average roof cost? I don't know, like 15, 20, probably 20,000 now. So they just lost out on a $20,000 job because they were 5 minutes late to calling them back. Now they went with a different business. Or let's say you're a dent repair shop. That's a big clientele that I work with, a dent repair shop. If they missed that phone call, now they already have an appointment with someone that's on the other side of town and it's actually closer to them because you missed that phone call. Now they're going to their shop. You're a tree service guy. They wanted a tree chopped down immediately because it's scraping up the siding of their house. You missed that phone call. You now lost that money. So you can pivot it in many different ways where you're literally making them that money back instantly. Let's say my package $197 a month. How many calls do you miss a month? We miss about, I would say 20 calls a month. Okay. And how many of those do you think are deals? 5. Okay. Well, now look at this service could have easily saved you that revenue. And now you're already saving that money that you would have been investing into us. And all we're doing on the marketing agency side is literally just turning on a feature. And so that's literally just one case. And in the year 2026, that's more needed now than ever just because of all these different business. I mean, think about how many businesses are literally getting opened a day. So many businesses are getting opened every single day. That's what I mean by like, it's literally uncapped with how much money that you could make in this space. And so that's something that I tell people literally all the time. And I've done so many different business models. I've done Amazon FBA. I've done drop shipping. I've done YouTube automation. I've done all these different things. And there's always something off about the business model that I don't really like completely. Versus whenever I started my marketing agency, before I started, I was like, wait, you can charge someone not only just a setup fee, but also make monthly recurring revenue off them. And that's whenever something clicked inside my head. And I was like, okay, this makes complete sense to start because I'm not having to start over from zero every single month. I'm not having to worry about Amazon randomly suspending my account, having to do an appeal, all these different things. And not only just that, you're actually changing you could potentially change a business owner's life with this. I've received so many different text messages, calls from business owners just really expressing their gratitude towards my company because we have literally changed the life of their family, of their employees, of how they're able to manage things, all these different things because you now set them up with a service. You're getting money, they're getting money, everybody's happy. And going back to the point of best business model, because, and I really do think that because it's so entry level. Shout out to GoHighLevel. I use GoHighLevel. That's how my entire marketing agency is running, is based on that platform. And literally you can get started with your own marketing agency for just $97 a month. Literally just that. You can have up to 2 clients and you get 3 sub accounts. One of them is your agency one. You can close 2 other clients with that. And for $97 a month, you didn't need to go to school. You don't don't even need to know code. Literally anybody can get into this. I really do feel like my 15-year-old cousin can get into this business model and make money off of it. What other business model can you do that in? You really can't. I mean, you need to have some type of huge investment up front. I remember when I was doing Amazon FBA, I was needing $5K in bulk orders to get an order into the Amazon warehouse to make it within a reasonable profit margin. And so once I, again, realized these different opportunities that an AI marketing agency can have, if we go back 2.5 years ago, whenever I started, GoHighLevel has advanced so much in what they could offer. I didn't even think they're actually doing a great job of that, of being able to offer new features to businesses. And again, with GoHighLevel, you're not even having to do anything. They're the ones that are offering you a literal $1 billion software, and all you're doing is paying at bare minimum $97 a month. The highest one is $497 a month. And so if you're not realizing this opportunity, if you're not realizing that this is going to be needed by business owners, then you're just going to get left behind, and you're just going to keep doing trash business models that you're not going to make money on, or it's going to take you 4 years to start being profitable on. So something that I always try and tell people is money loves speed, or speed loves money, whichever one, vice versa. The faster you're able to move, the faster you're able to innovate, the more money that you are going to make. So selling a voice AI receptionist or offering these AI tools is going to take you a far way, because you're ahead of the curve, number one, and that is literally like you're identifying the next gold mine. And I really do think that implementing AI into businesses is literally the future. Business owners are literally looking for this to be implemented into their business. It's just a matter of you finding them. I cannot tell you how many Zoom calls I've been on, and business owners are literally like, wait, you do that? You can offer that as a service? And I'm like, yes, sir, we can do this. Or yes, ma'am, we can do this for your business. And they literally get excited about it, or like, oh man, I've been hearing so much about that. That's definitely something I want to look into in the future. And so being ahead of the curve is super, super important. And again, I'm not trying to like glaze GoHighLevel, but they do such a good job of that, where they're literally spoon feeding you features that you can use into your business. I think entrepreneurs are always most of the time ahead of the curve whenever you're successful, because you're identifying an opportunity, you're moving with speed, and now you're able to make money off of it. And I met so many different people and made so many different connections recently, especially with my podcast episodes that I've been dropping. And I noticed that that's kind of all what they have been doing. They identified pockets of ways or niches of ways to make money, and then you capitalize off that as much as possible, or you develop that skill as much as possible, and you just really make yourself kind of mastered at that craft. And then business owners are going to just keep coming to you for that, because you've now mastered that craft. Now you know how to make them money, so that you're going to make money back. And that's another point about running an AI marketing agency, is that as long as you are making their return on investment, they will keep paying you forever. I've had clients that have stuck with me, and literally they just in the website package, and I don't even hear from them. They don't reach out to me. If anything, they just send me a few pictures once every, I don't know, 5-6 months, and I just get them added onto the website. My team does, and I just keep collecting cash from them every single month. Again, people don't want to do it themselves. They'd rather pay someone to do it. Then that applies for anything. Let's say women, they want to get their nails done. Some women know how to do it themselves, but they rather go to the spa for the experience, for the hands off. They just get to sit there, peace of mind. People can change their own oil in their car, but they'd rather go to the shop down the street, get it done, and just pay the price for it and just move on with their day. There's so many different ways that you can prove that people just rather would pay for the service. So why would a business owner not just, they don't specialize in marketing. They specialize in a roof repair. They specialize in kitchen repair. They specialize in a bathroom remodel. They specialize in plumbing. They specialize in HVAC. They specialize in landscaping, and they know that. So they'd rather just pay someone to take care of their marketing and then just move on from that. So you really just need to have a kind of a mindset shift and realize that business owners are looking for this. I'm the guy or girl that has the tools to implement into their business to make them money. Once you have that kind of identity switch, then that's what's going to make you more money. Because whenever I was cold calling, whenever I first got started, I was, I believe, 20 at the time, handshaking. Hey, is this ABC Landscaping? But now whenever I started having that shift, whenever I started making those $150 a day, my mindset shifted. I'm like, I can literally make this business money, and I have the skills for it. Just let me implement it into your business for this cost. So again, just have that identity shift. Also talk to people that are in your same industry that are doing the same thing, because I can guarantee you they can help you out. Me, myself, my agency does over 6 figures per year, and I'm still learning from people that not only are doing below me in revenue, but people, obviously, I'm learning a lot from people that are doing above my revenue as well. And they're teaching me these different things, and I'm implementing it to my agency, and I'm literally seeing a change within the next day. Shout out to Brad Brown. Has only been open for 1 year, and he's already done $1 million in revenue. Why? Because he developed a skill like Facebook ads. He's able to charge a retainer and an upfront price for it, and he's capitalizing off of that as an ad specialist. And so I had a few calls with him, implemented exactly what he told me. Next day with my ads, I saw a huge increase in my calls booked. So again, build those relationships, have that kind of identity switch with yourself, and just make some money off of it. Remember, move with speed. Take advantage of the opportunities that are in front of you right now. Don't think about all the different things that are floating around. If I would have listened to people, I wouldn't have started an AI marketing agency, because AI is going to replace it. And those people are going to keep living their life. They're going to keep showing up to their job. They're going to keep just living an average normal lifestyle where they don't have time and location freedom, because they didn't think outside the box, and they don't have that, what what we literally just talked about, or what I just literally talked about right now, because they didn't have that identity switch. Now they're stuck living in a different life that they could have had versus this entrepreneurship life. So just a little spiel there, but I really do think that starting an AI marketing agency in year 2026 is literally the next wave. It's the next gold mine. It's literally drop shipping in 2016 whenever that is boom. So if you want to get started with it, go ahead, check out. I mean, you get a 30-day free trial with my link. You don't even have to. I just love talking to the camera and saying this information because it's absolutely mind-blowing to me how this golden opportunity is laying in front of everybody and people aren't identifying it, but some people do. And hopefully that is you. So I'll see you in the next one. Peace.